positive experience with IISD in assisting the city to deal with one of the main challenges related to nature-based infrastructure. Our work with IISD has helped us to understand that nature-based infrastructure are cost-effective solutions for infrastructure services, especially for services like stormwater runoff across the city. Also of particular importance in the context of Johannesburg is moving beyond typical financial cost-benefit analysis and also including benefits across the social and environmental spheres to make it clear that nature-based infrastructure is even more worthwhile to invest in, and all of the best in implementing these innovative solutions that will change our cities and the way the world is responding to climate change.
It was also important to demonstrate how much money will be lost if we don't act to preserve the wetlands in the current or better conditions. The SAVi assessment was a useful support tool also for the local farming companies that are investing in circular economy, and also for the local municipalities that are undertaking actions and policies to create a new governance model for these areas.
Currently, we are dealing with the protection of the Vjosa River, which has turned out to be the last free-flowing river in Europe. Working with SAVi has been a great experience for us in both directions, working with a team which is very motivated and also with a tool which is an innovative tool. We have worked with SAVi for the assessment of the different scenarios of development for the Vjosa region, taking into account the two large dams that are planned to be built in the Vjosa. And I admitted that SAVi is actually the most comprehensive tool that brings all the pieces together in order to prepare the best analysis for different scenarios of the sustainable development.
Natural capital approaches, such as the Sustainable Asset Valuation SAVi method, can help development finance institutions to make better informed decisions on infrastructure investments by showing clearly the environmental and social costs, externalities, and impacts of infrastructure projects, and how these factors could affect an asset's viability and performance over time. The SAVi analysis of the AFDB-funded Kakono hydropower project in northwestern Tanzania revealed that it is the most climate and nature resilient energy generation asset among various assessed alternatives. Such information is invaluable to the AFDB and other MDBs to design and finance infrastructure projects that are green, resilient, and sustainable. Thank you.
We collaborated with the City of Tshwane Metropolitan Municipality on the SAVi assessment for nature-based infrastructure. When we were first approached to collaborate with the city on the study, we were very interested because ingrained in the DNA of our development is the appreciation of the value of natural assets within mixed-use development in densifying cities. And having the asset of a very functional river running through our property, we're even more sensitive to the value of this asset and bringing it to optimal use. And we are thankful for the opportunity of this collaboration because I think we learnt even more than the study's numbers have produced. Thank you very much.
The team also went a little further. They superimposed these critical projections of how the lake will react to strategies of rejuvenation and varying degrees of intervention. And then what they did was they presented economic evaluations and the impacts thereof on the natural resource. And this gave a very strong incentive to developers and also policymakers to invest in the system, and especially into this multimodal approach into revitalizing this particular basin of the Beira Lake.
Constructing new marine infrastructure or maintaining ports and waterways has both a positive and sometimes a negative effect on the environment. That's why sustainability throughout the dredging industry is key, and finding nature-based solutions is crucial. To become truly sustainable, however, all impacts should be considered in project evaluations. The influence on biodiversity or recreational opportunities, for instance, are hardly taken into account in project evaluations. IADC believes in promoting inclusion of all externalities. The result of the SAVi assessment of the Hondsbossen and Pettermer Sea defense has allowed IADC to showcase the benefits of nature-based solutions and the additional value that can be created.